Hi all, welcome back to my channel, Crochet by KJ. I'm your host, KJ. Today I'll be talking to you about the Caron Cakes Chunky Cakes and how they compare to tea cakes, big cakes, and the regular Caron cake. I went to Michael's yesterday and I picked up two. I picked up rainbow jellies, which is a lovely, sorry I pulled that out, I'll go to this side. Which is a lovely lime green, a very bright gold. It's got a pretty like mandarin orange in there, some pink, blue, that lime green again, and through. It's really fun, very festive colors, quite lovely. I also picked up the Trifle, which is very patriotic to me. You can see a little bit better there. You've got the red, white, gray, a light, and a dark blue, and that repeats as well. These are a bulky weight yarn. I'll zoom in for you here so you can see it with me. It is a weight of a 6. They're asking you to use a L 8mm hook. It is 100% acrylic, so it is machine washable and dryable, and you're getting about 297 yards. Not bad. It's a pretty good size cake. They run about they were $9.99 at my Michael's, and that is US. In comparison, the tea cake is also a 6. Sorry about the packaging. I picked this up yesterday. These are on clearance right now, so they're either going to be bringing out some new colors or they're moving more toward the chunky cakes. It also asks for an 8mm hook, but it is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. So this is hand wash lay flat. As far as size, compared to the 297 yards, this is 204 yards. So not too much difference, especially when you kind of look at them side by side. Pull out a little bit so you're seeing what I'm seeing. I don't see a ton of difference, but about 100 yards is, so this is much more tightly woven. In comparison to the big cake is a 4. And 100% acrylic, and you've got 603 yards. So this is about twice, the big cake's about twice the amount in here. And as far as a regular Caron cake also being a 4, regular Caron cake is 80/20 wool again, and you've got 383 yards. So almost 100 more yards in the regular Caron cake. I worked up a swatch, a small swatch with the Trifle here. Let me show you what I did. I did a very simple row of single, half, double, and triple crochet. It ran very smooth. I did see someone online say that they felt like it was oily. I don't find that it's oily. It's soft and it moves quick on the hook. What I did find though, and I don't know if this is just this particular color or if this is altogether these chunky cakes, is how, I want to say friable, this yarn seems to be. I had a hard time, especially when I was double and triple crocheting, not catching, because I do crochet very quickly. So when I'm moving, and I will say I am using a K hook because I don't have an L, when I am moving along on this and I go to do my crochets, you can see the threads and how they are split on the hook. So you have to definitely be careful as you're going that you're not catching a thread. And I found that quite often as I was moving through, because I was doing this quickly, I was coming up in between and having trouble with that on my hook. So that is definitely something that you want to maybe pay attention to. Again, I don't know if this is just, see, I did it there, and then you get this little crinkle here, and it's not even because you didn't catch one of those threads. So I did find that through and through when I was messing with this one. And you can see how loose these guys are here. I do not see that, however, in, let's just do a quick experiment. I don't really see that in this guy here, or not as much, but this feels honestly, this feels bulkier than the other. So I'm not really noticing it. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to do this away from my body and in front of the camera and not hitting a trifold. So I'm not seeing it necessarily as much here, but this, well, yeah, there it goes right there. It seems easily split. So definitely something, if you are a fast crocheter as I am, definitely something that you want to think about as you're purchasing this. Now, I will say I'm not a bulky yarn girl. I don't generally use a lot of bulky yarn. So maybe this is something that happens with bulky yarn as well. I don't know, because like I said, I'm not usually typically using that, but it's very pretty. The colors are lovely and it is quite soft. So if you are interested in the Caron Chunky Cakes, again, head on out. They are at Michael's. They're online as well. And Michael's always has some great coupons that you can use. Especially if you're a rewards member, they'll send you some extra coupons and you can bring that price down by at least 20%, if not 40 to 50. Okay, so what's on your hook this week? Well, on my hook is a Caron Big Cake. Oops, sorry about that. On my hook is a Caron Big Cake. I am creating the Yarnspirations mitered granny blanket. This is going to be a bedspread for, well, it's going to be a blanket for my bed. And our colors are blues and yellows. I'm using, like I said, the Caron Big Cake in Nightberry, and then here I have Red Heart Super Saver in gold. The mitered granny is on the Crochet Crowd. You can check out their YouTube video for that, and they show you how to do it. It's a really simple pattern. Once you make the square in the corner, then you are simply working back and forth all the way, and you can do whatever color combination or however you'd like to do it. They actually do it, the example is in Trifle with the chunky cakes. So, and it's quite pretty, and it made me want to work on that. So that's what's on my hook. I did use my new crochet Bible when I was getting ready. I don't know, I write in pencil because I'm always afraid of making anything permanent. So I did put in my title where I got the source when I started, hook size, and then I'm using bright yellow and the Red Heart Super Saver and Caron Cake Nightberry. So that's what I'm working on this week. What's on your hook? If you like this kind of video and want to hear more about different types of yarns or the popular yarns that are out there, go ahead, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see, and I will do my best to work on that. Otherwise, enjoy the Olympics, enjoy your Valentine's Day, and have a fabulous crochet day. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.